Hello everyone and welcome back to It's Our Day. Today has been such an amazing show, personally for me, because I have had these two lovely young lads onto the show, Nafis and Arju, who have been performing, and it's been amazing. But now it's time to step it up a gear, because that's right, we've got a keyboard over there and Arju's behind it, and he's going to be performing two of my favorite songs from back in the day. So if you see me over here shedding a tear, you know why. It's because I'm just thinking back to when I was nice and young. But Arjo, when did you start learning to play the keyboard and piano?
I started learning to play the piano when I was about 8. So I started piano then, but then more recently I started playing keyboard. I've also learned how to play guitar as well.
Oh, okay, very nice. So have you performed with the keyboard and stuff before?
Yeah, quite a few times.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you find it different when you're performing, like just singing? Because I know, Nafis, you performed earlier, but you were just singing. Have you performed with like playing something as well?
Yeah, I've performed while playing the keyboard. And
Do you prefer just singing?
I think it's easier.
Okay.
Because when you play with the keyboard, you need to sing as well, and then you can't miss a beat.
Yeah, that's true. It is. There's a lot more multitasking involved, right? Isn't there? But I think you guys should make like a band, like a duo band, and like audition for something like Britain's Got Talent or like X Factor. Like you guys could both sing. Maybe you can whip out the keyboard, and Arju could play the guitar, and you guys could perform together. Like I think that would be really cool, and you could represent the British Bangladeshi community in one of these shows, because not yet has anyone auditioned for these shows and made it from our background. So I think you guys could be the first one to do this. And just remember who told you to audition, me. And when you're famous and signing autographs of billion pound money, just don't forget me. And when I come calling on your door, you'll be like, okay, come in. And I really think you guys should do it. Would you ever consider that, Nafis? Like auditioning for
I don't mind.
Yeah?
You can.
I think you should. What do you mean you don't mind? You have to. I mean, you guys are super talented, and it would be like amazing to see you on one of those shows. When I'm flicking through the channels and then I'm like, oh, I know that boy. I knew him when he was 14. I mean, that would be the dream for me, because I'm like, I know I say this a lot, but I am genuinely super proud of you guys, because you guys are the next generation and you're still in touch with our culture and our background, really. And that's something for us to be really proud of as a community, really. So in terms of learning to play instruments and stuff, Nafis, let me ask you, an instrument that's not the drums, guitar or piano, something out of this world, what would it be?
Well...
I would like to learn the saxophone. I think it would be
saxophone.
amazing to learn the saxophone.
I would like to learn the violin.
Oh yes, the violin as well. Like, I find like instruments like the violin and brass instruments like saxophone and like trumpets and stuff.
Flute.
And flutes, like they're very like classical and not really. We learn them in school. Like violin, you do learn in school, but the other instruments, like brass instruments and stuff, you don't really learn them in school and stuff.
Yeah.
And Arju, how would you? What's your extraordinary instrument that you'd like to learn?
I think I'd want to learn the dobla,
Oh, okay.
because I've played with dobla, but I've never been able to play it myself, and I'd want to know what it would feel like to play it.
Oh yes, that is actually very interesting, because we all learn to play the harmonium and you learn to sing and you play the keyboard and the guitar, but the tabla would be really interesting. So next time you come on the show, I expect you to bring two little tablas along and performing for us. But you're going to be performing one of my all-time favourite songs, I must say, today. What's the first song that you're going to be doing for us?
The first song I'm going to be singing is by Snow Patrol, and it's called Chasing Cars.
Oh, I'm so excited. Take it away. I cannot wait to hear this.
We'll do it all, everything on our own. We don't need anything or
If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? I don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those three words, not too much, they're not enough. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told, forget what we're too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your grace to remind me to find my own. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. All that I am, all that I ever was, is here in your perfect eyes. They're all I can see. I don't know where, confused about how as well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
That was beautiful, Arjo. That was really, really beautiful, wasn't it, Nafis? It was like just as I thought I would. I was close to tears. That was really, really something. Well done. It's really nice to see, you know, a different side of you guys, and it be really, really. It's really, really nice, basically, to hear the other side of other side of you. So why don't you come over here with your mic, and we can continue on with our little chat, finding out the differences between you guys, because you guys are just so similar. So let's find out a little bit more that's different. Hot fire question. So either yes or no. Do you guys have pets?
No.
No. No.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have siblings?
No.
No.
This is crazy. Do you guys live in London?
No.
Okay, wow. Okay, finally a difference. Do you guys see a future in music?
Possibly. Oh,
Possibly.
actually, yeah. Yes or no? Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
yes. Why yes?
Middle.
Well,
We'll come back to you.
it's not no, so it's
Mhm.
yes.
Okay. And Nafis?
Same. I can't say no. And
It better be a no, boys. It better be a no. You know, I will come hunting you guys down if I see, if in a couple of years' time, like, oh, I don't sing anymore. I will be gunning your door down, and I'll be like, sing for me. Even if you don't do it as a career, because I know you guys are math lovers, you should always do it as a hobby, because you guys can't let this go. It's amazing. Next, for the next hot fire question, let me see. Have you guys been to Bangladesh?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, would you like to go?
Yes.
What kind of, so Nafis, you've been to Bangladesh. When was the last time that you went?
2014.
Okay, that's great. So when you go back to, like, have you been on holiday recently?
Yes.
Abroad, like type thing?
Yes.
Okay, so when you're going abroad, if it was in the summer, it would be very, very interesting to see if you guys have visited the same countries. So where's the last place that you've been to?
Well, in Bangladesh or
Anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world.
I've been to France.
Okay, have you been to France?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about where you guys want to go in the future, because of course we're very fortunate in the fact that we can travel sort of anywhere that we want, really, if we have the means and funds to. So what's your dream destination, boys? Let's start with Yarja.
Brazil. So
Brazil,
like the
okay.
Amazon.
Oh, okay, wow, that's cool. Would you like to go into like the jungle as well,
Yeah.
or just like the river?
The jungle.
The
as
jungle
well.
as well. Yeah. So you like a
Yeah.
nice little trekking, backpacking maybe across.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Nafis? What's your dream destination?
I want to go to America, and then live in the city.
Oh, okay. But you already live in a city. You're
Yeah,
already living in London.
true.
You can't get more city than this.
Yeah.
I always wanted to sort of jump in a car and sort of backpack and just travel and do a little road thing all the way around America and even Europe. Maybe one day we can do that, and we can rendezvous somewhere and be like, hey guys, look, we did it. We made it around the world. In terms of your future, you guys mentioned that you're not quite sure what you want to do, which is really cool. Something that you're interested in with your GCSEs. Are you like, what kind of subjects are you guys taking? Is it something that, do you get to choose which subjects that you take?
I chose triple science, and I'm gonna choose additional maths.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do something with physics and maths, so maybe engineering.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Or
okay.
if not, maybe something biology, doctor, medicine.
Oh, okay, so your options are quite open with science, isn't it? And as with you, Arju, what about you? How do you?
So we have to take all sciences and maths and English, but apart from that, so the extra stuff I've taken art just because I like doing it as a hobby, and I don't mind doing it at school as well. I've taken music as well, and I've taken geography over history.
I did the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked geography as well.
Yeah, team geography, guys, team geography. In terms of like your music and your art and stuff, of course, there's going to be a lot of there's a lot of creative juices flowing there with your GCSEs. How about you?
I picked French, computing, geography, and
So, can you guys, because I know you guys both mentioned that you've studied French and you're doing GCSEs or you've done GCSEs with French. Teach me something French, please.
well, because I was born in France. I'm from France.
Oh, so you can speak it
Yeah.
fluently. Okay, so teach me something like I know je m'appelle Irina Jahin. That's my name. I am. I can say oui. And s'il vous plaît. So what's like? How can I say welcome to It's Our Day? You guys-
Bienvenue.
Oh my God, this
It's
sounds so
Our
complicated. How do I say it?
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue. It's Our
Bienvenue.
Day. Is that okay? Okay, so the next time I open the show, I'm going to try and do that. And hopefully some of our French viewers will be able to like, oh, look, she's speaking French. Maybe that would be quite cool. So have you guys been to the cinemas or watched any movies recently?
Not recently.
Not
No.
really.
And what would you say is like your all-time favorite movie?
It's hard to pick.
Because recently there's been a lot of trailers out there, and
Yeah.
there's a new Wolverine movie that's going to come out soon called Logan, which I am dying to watch. There's a whole bunch of new movies coming out. Have you, like, when you watch a movie trailer, do you think, oh, I could go see that in the cinemas?
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
when my friends are like, let's go watch this movie, I'll
Yeah.
check the trailer first.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, same.
I don't like it, and then I'm like, no.
So this is the part of the show where we watch a random movie trailer and then we find out if we sort of judge it between ourselves, if we would go and watch this one. So we have a movie trailer on the way. Let's go check it out, and then we can be the judge of seeing, would we go watch that? So let's go check out the movie trailer.
My name is Tim. I had the greatest parents ever.
Rise and shine.
Take your kid to work day.
Really?
It was just the three of us, the Templetons. Life was perfect until that one fateful day.
Tim, look who's here.
Meet your new baby
He's taking over the whole house. Look at him. He wears a suit.
He's like a little man.
He carries a briefcase. Does no one else think that's, oh, I don't know, a little freaky?
Well, you carried Lamb Lamb around until you were like...
This is not about Lamb Lamb.
Trust me, one day you are gonna love him with all of your heart.
Never.
Well, the usual procedure, sleep deprivation, hunger strikes. They're very disoriented. But I think the kid might be onto me.
What's up, baby?
Ah! Poop duty! I've got to deal with the KID.
You can talk.
Goo goo gaga.
No, you can really talk.
Fine. I can talk. Now let's see if you can listen. Get me a double espresso and see if there's some place around here with decent sushi. I'd kill for a spicy tuna roll right about now. Get yourself a little something.
It's your thing. Do what you wanna do.
Who are you?
Let's just say I'm the boss.
Just wait till Mom and Dad find out about this.
Power nap. You were saying?
My name is Tim. I had the greatest parents ever.
Rise and shine.
So that was the trailer for Boss Baby, and it's coming out next year. Is it a yay or a nay for you guys? Yay or nay? Like,
Nay.
oh no. Well, I think it looked quite interesting. It's quite different
Baby had a
to
big
Yeah.
footprint.
quite different to
Yeah.
everything else that's out there. So maybe it could be interesting. Maybe it's not something that's targeted to young boys your age. What kind of films do you guys like? Fast and Furious and
Yeah, that's good.
gun movies and Mission Impossible and that kind of stuff? Or am I being very, very stereotypical? What's the best movie that you've watched from the top of your head? Like the last great movie that you've ever watched? You don't watch
Yeah,
movies a lot, do you?
Captain America. Dawn of the Apes.
Dawn of the Apes, you said?
That thing. I don't know what it's called. I
Okay,
forgot.
the one
really
with all
old
the
movie.
monkeys running around. Okay, that's quite cool. That's interesting. You guys need to watch movies basically, but after your GCSEs, of course. Maybe in the summer holidays. Hit me up, give me a call, and I will give you a whole list of movies for you guys to watch because I am a movie pro. In terms of like other stuff, like what are your hobbies apart from like music and playing instruments and that kind of stuff?
I like playing football.
I play table tennis and cricket as well.
Oh, okay. Do you have like a favourite team, football team or something?
Man U.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Ooh, we have a Manchester United fan and oh no, Nafis is like edging away like, oh no. Okay, this is something very different between you guys. So we finally found something different between you guys. It's the football teams that you support. So that's good news, I guess. We're going to be moving on to your last performance. Which is the song that you've chosen for us to do?
For the last one that I'm going to sing, I've chosen a song by Kings of Leon, and it's called Use Somebody.
Okay, great. Take it away. I cannot wait. While you're setting up, viewers, do email us. Let us know how you're finding the show. Of course, if you have a talent, if you can play the keyboard, if you can play the instruments, if you can play the saxophone or even the tuba, do give us an email and we'll have you on the show and you can share your talent with the world. We cannot wait to see what you guys email us with. It would be great to have you on the show and share your talent and, of course, have a nice little chit-chat. Nafis, if there's an instrument that you said that you'd like to play, you would like to play the violin, right? So if we have any violin players out there that would like to come onto the show, of course, do drop us an email. Our email is on the screen. I believe Arjo's ready to dazzle us with his rendition of Use Somebody. Take it away.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see. Painted faces fill the places I can't read. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody. Someone like you and all you know and how you speak. Countless lovers under cover of the street. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody. Off in the night while you live it up, I'm off to sleep. Waging wars, shape the poet and the beat. I hope it's gonna make you notice. I hope it's gonna make you notice. Someone like me, oh, 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 oh. Someone like me, oh, oh, oh. Someone like me, oh, 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 oh. Someone like me, oh, oh, oh. I'm ready now, I'm ready now. I'm ready now, I'm ready now, I'm ready now. I've been roaming around, I was looking down, all I see. Thank you.
Well done. That was beautiful. Come and have a seat. That was bring your mic with you. That was brilliant rendition of Kings of Leon. Again, one of my favourite songs. You are completely spoiling me today with some of my favourite songs that I listened to when I was actually your ages. So, you know, that's quite a nice little throwback for me, even though it's not Thursday. So you guys know that, hey? I'm down with the young kids. So in terms of performing and singing, how do you guys select the songs? So the songs that you performed today, you mentioned earlier when you sang one of your songs that you feel kind of a connection to it.
Yeah.
How do you choose what songs that you want to learn or that you want to perform?
Well, songs that I want to learn is when they are quite emotional. I want to learn emotional songs, and I also like learning band songs, which are like upbeating songs.
Okay.
And yeah,
And what are some of your favourite bands that you listen to?
Miles, it's a Bengali band,
yeah.
and it's very popular
Yes,
band.
yes.
And then I like James, Ayub Bachchu, you know, all those famous
Yes, yes, very, very famous faces,
faces,
of sort of pop and rock
yeah.
Bangla gan that are out there. How about you, Arju? How do you select the songs? Like, how did you select these two, Chasing Cars and You Somebody, and your Robin the Shonga that you
Right,
sang?
so when I chose the English songs that I was going to sing, both of those songs I heard on the radio, not recently, but
Yeah.
when I first listened to them, they were so touching and I just really liked them, so I tried to sing them in my own way, and I ended up choosing them for today. And I like both of the band's style of music, so I like a lot of other Kings of Leon stuff as well.
Oh, okay. And how about your Bangla Gan? How do you choose which sort of songs? Because I know you mentioned that you really like Rabindra Sangeet as well. So you perform a lot of those. How do you select which ones that you sort of learn? And
So for my Bangla songs, my dad teaches me most of them, and he teaches me a lot of Rabindra Sangeet, and I like this one probably the most out of all of them. So I chose Akla Cholore for that reason. And Jivane Ki Bhavana has a really upbeat, joyful kind of vibe to it.
Yes,
so
it
I like
definitely does. Yeah. So thank you very much, both of you, for coming on today's show and spoiling us with your amazing talent. It was such a pleasure having you guys on the show, and you guys have to keep it up. Thank you, of course, for you guys, everyone at home that watched today's It's Our Day. Thank you so much for joining us and watching these lovely lads perform their songs. Do give us an email. The email is on the screen below. Do drop us an email if you'd like to come onto the show and perform. We'd love to have some fresh faces on the show. Of course, everyone, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.